Welcome back to the basement, the friendliest place on YouTube. Link's Awakening!
Oh my gosh, a remake! Would that be Link's Re-Awakening?
Link's Awakening HD, Nintendo Switch, coming 2019. We don't have a date yet, but we're gonna watch the trailer with you guys and let you know what we think. We're a Zelda channel. We play the original, we play Link to the Past, we play Breath of the Wild.
Played a lot of Breath of the Wild.
We're playing another one pretty soon.
And man, have we played other ones too, right? We're playing. Oh yeah, you're just
Twilight Princess,
and
one coming
Skyward
soon.
Sword.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. We didn't play that yet.
No,
but we will.
All right, let's watch.
Okay. Click.
I showed my wife this. She loves stormy seas.
The only thing that I noticed is missing in this
pumped with this
is the original music. Do
you think they wanted to not give it away though for the sake of the direct?
Definitely.
Everyone's going, oh,
well, as soon as they saw this.
Is it? Yeah, that to me is iconic, that shot right there.
The animation is super cool.
I know. I really like the art style of this.
Yeah, this is amazing.
I hope. I wonder if there will be cutscenes in this style.
Oh, please. I am dying. I am dead.
I've died and gone too.
Hashtag DED.
He dead.
This music is so, like, happy.
Super cute.
While Link is almost drowning down there.
And that's a very Breath of the Wild looking title screen.
Oh, look at the cute little Link. It's all like toys. Everything looks like a little toy. It's all shiny. The Octorok.
He spat that thing and I was like,
gosh. I'm so excited when we're done looking through this, we're gonna go back piece by piece and just stop on different frames of this.
You'll have more to say about this than I do because you played this game. I've never played Link's Awakening. There's Goombas.
Yeah, dude. It's a good game.
I mean, I knew there were chain
Every good game's got Goombas.
This year, we don't know when.
Oh gosh.
What's that?
I just got chills again. I got chills the first time when that came at the end of that trailer, and I just got chills again. Okay, we're gonna go back through.
Yep.
And I'm gonna explain that at the end, and that's my favorite thing about that game.
And we want you guys to tell us, have you played Link's Awakening? I've never played it. Ted's played it on the channel and before the channel.
Yeah.
I've heard it's the best portable console Zelda.
Yeah, well, I mean, other than Breath of the Wild now, because Switch is portable, but yeah.
Right.
I would agree with
Purely portable console.
Yeah, portable only. Okay, let's start back at the beginning.
All right, so I'm gonna let you totally drive this because I
clicked.
don't have that much to say. Yeah, you love that click.
I do. It's iconic. It's beautiful.
Rated RP for we don't know what it's gonna be rated yet.
So yeah, the original one had some music here that was just really good, and it sounded so good coming out of those Game Boy speakers.
Man, that sky looks so good when the lightning is rippling through it.
Who did this art? I want to watch any other shorts that they've made, because it's good. That's good art.
Now I wonder if it's going to be like an HD remake, period, or if there's going to be new things.
Okay, so
new things.
There's a giant. I'll tell you as we're going through it. I mean, it seems pretty true to the original. Right away here there's a giant egg on top of that mountain. What do you think's in that egg?
Yoshi.
Nope. All right,
a dragon.
Nope. I'll give you one more chance.
Roller derby.
No. Actually, there's a scientific explanation. And to do that, we've collaborated today.
Hey, Vsauce. Michael here.
Just kidding.
With Michael from Vsauce.
Whoa, hey, what was that all about? Do you want to choose where this note will appear? Oh, shoot. Apparently, my Stream Deck also mapped a note to show up. Oh, well. You know what I have to say about that?
Oh, okay.
Okay, sorry.
That's a great episode. Homer and Ned are friends.
What is in that egg is awesome, and I'm not going to say anything else.
Okay. A giant omelet.
This music with the little flutes and stuff. Such a genius call. So yeah, I didn't notice this when I saw the trailer originally, but that is totally the Breath of the Wild font.
Yeah.
Except it's like a little goofy underneath it. It looks different.
The Link's Awakening part is now.
Yeah, The Legend of Zelda is totally the Breath of the Wild. Well, and obviously the palm trees.
It's not a silent princess.
But wow.
My favorite kind of princess.
So good. This is so good. Do you see the palm branches moving?
No.
In that graphic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, here, I'll just back up a little more so you guys can see.
And I like that it's dark, like, negative in the A. Oh, yeah, they're moving.
Okay. So, this is Koholint. It's the name of the village. There's really only, like, one main village. Well, there are a couple villages.
I like the tilt shift. It's aggressive.
The tilt shift?
See how at the top and the bottom it's blurry?
Yeah, actually, you could say tilt shift. I would say Vaseline effect. Because that was what they used to do in old film. They'd like take like Vaseline and they'd actually smear it on the edges of the
But it's
lens.
it's not at the sides.
Okay, fine. Okay, what's that? You know what that is?
A chomper, chain chomp.
Yeah, it's a chain chomp.
I see a cuckoo.
It's called Bow Wow. Yep, there's a cuckoo. And this is the second game where cuckoos attack you.
Yes.
Ever made. But yeah, this town, as far as I can tell, I mean, obviously it looks different because it's like upgraded. But
gosh, the details, Nintendo with details. Hit pause. The posts around acting as the fence to that house.
Yeah.
They're not all the same. They just all have slightly little different wonky angles. Just that kind of detail. Love it.
This patch of grass, I spent so much time in this patch of grass in the Game Boy game.
Look how shiny and
It's like
good.
the best place to farming for rupees.
Look how shiny and like plastic real the trees look. This, you know what this is making me think of is like Yoshi's Woolly World and Kirby's Epic Yarn, where the it's like really realistic textures but unrealistic graphics. You know, it really looks like pieces of felt moving around instead of a video game, but it's pieces of felt.
The difference with this is this feels
dinosaurs.
like you know how like Mario, Super Mario World 3D World has like this like you know how like there's that, you know, like a boat key foam thing. Mm-hmm. It's like yellow foam, and it's shiny, but it's hard, but you can still squish it. Mm-hmm. That's what I think of when I play like Super Mario 3D World. It's like that kind of foam. It's got like yellow plastic, but you can still squish it. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is like Fisher Price, like hard plastic,
where it doesn't really yield.
Yeah, it doesn't yield, and like, you know, if you tap it, it goes. You know, this is what it feels like, and it's crazy that they can do that.
Now he's gonna go.
Look at those guys.
Yep.
There are a lot of like Mario references in this game.
You just went. Wait, you got to hear it.
Oh.
Listen to the actor go.
Okay. I didn't even hear that before. Where is that? Oh, I know where that is.
That looks good.
Yeah. Oh, cool. You have to collect the leaves to get in there. I remember that now. Okay, yeah.
That water looks good.
All of these places are in the original Game Boy.
Okay.
Like, I remember everything. Those fish.
Now I see music notes coming out. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's
Kapora Gabora.
Uh-huh.
The amazing owl who never leaves you alone and makes you read all of his text.
How does that music go in Ocarina of Time?
He's the bane of speedrunners everywhere.
Yes.
How does that...
I remember. Okay. Now we got movie platforms, puzzles, action puzzles.
Some of these temples were like stupid hard, like old NES game, you know, where it was like they didn't hold your hand at all. So right. I don't know what they're gonna do about that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna bring that.
Are they gonna make it more accessible, or are they
bring
gonna
up something like that after this?
In just a second. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Goombas.
See that? There's Goombas down there. There's platforming.
Is there a jump button in this game?
Yes.
Cool.
There is an item that makes it so you can jump.
Oh.
And yeah. It's Nike Airs. Get it?
Brought to you by Nike. Yes,
Look at those moblins. See, you have to use that item to beat that boss.
He's a goopy looking dude. Okay, so we don't know what's coming. So here's my question.
Wait, hold on.
Oh yeah, you gotta explain
one
the
last
song
thing here.
Okay.
And then they didn't sing the last note.
Ooh.
Which is like...
Are you sure?
Yeah, so the song goes... But they went...
That last one resolves it.
And you're like, I want that game now. They know what they're doing. They're toying with my emotions. Shigeru Miyamoto has nothing to do with this, but I know you also have a lot to do with this.
Hey, come on now, Paul. You know who I am.
But
okay. So here's my question. I'm gonna preempt this a little bit.
Okay.
In Twilight Princess,
Yep.
finding the little glowy bug thing, that took too long.
Finding the glowy bug.
The glowy bugs, you had to fill up the pea pod with the glowy bug thing. It's early on in the game.
Yeah.
That took too long. In Twilight Princess HD, it was shortened.
Tears of Light or something like that.
Yeah, it was shortened.
Okay, yeah.
In Wind Waker, the Triforce Shard side quest took too long. They shortened it in Wind Waker HD. Plus, they gave you the ability to get the fast sail or the swift sail or whatever, so the boat was faster in the ocean.
Yeah.
And even in the NES Online version of the original Legend of Zelda, there's an option to start out with the blue tunic and the white sword and extra heart containers right off the get-go.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, what are your gripes with Link's Awakening, and do you think that they fixed those for this remake?
So my only gripes with Link's Awakening is that there were a couple spots in just a couple of the temples that they like. I don't like a Zelda game to hold my hand too much. That gets annoying because it's like I didn't have to figure anything out.
Right.
But this game went a little too far in another direction, and I think part of it was just too like the age of the game, because like the original Zelda also did the same thing, whereas you get to bomb everything.
Yeah, the original Zelda didn't hold your hand at all. I think Link to the Past tried to fix that, and then maybe it was a little too much, so it was like a pendulum swinging, right? And then Link's Awakening sort of overcorrected a little.
So there is...
Because those are the first three major games.
There is one spot that I remember specifically. There's like a room, and there are 3 different types of enemies, and the only way to get to beat the entire temple is to in that specific room, and it doesn't seem like there's anything telling you that you need to do this. You have to kill them in a certain order.
Wow.
But like in a newer Zelda game, they might still have that, but they'd probably give you a clue.
Yeah.
And that would be like a way to get a piece of heart. It wouldn't be like stopping you from progression.
Right. So you could
be like an extra thing.
You could still finish the game without figuring out that clue.
Yes. So, anyway, for what it's worth, I like the idea that they would keep that. Maybe they would like put a clue in an easier to find spot. I think there is a clue, but
so you're thinking of it. You're coming at it from if I were to play it for the first time, here's what I would want to be different.
Because I played it on the channel. I mean, I streamed it. It was one of the first streams that I ever did, actually.
Right.
And when I got to that spot, I needed help, like a lot of help
from the chat.
From the chat and from, I think I even consulted a walkthrough. I don't like doing that.
So here's the other question then, is people who know the game well and like to pick it up and play it, I don't know, annually, what would they change about the game? So they already know in that room, kill the enemies in a certain order, that's how you do it.
Right. And so for that purpose, then I would say don't change it at all. But you want it to be accessible for new players.
Because when I play the original Twilight Princess, I think shorten the tutorial. When I play the original Wind Waker, I think my boat needs to be faster.
Maybe make it so like the text, you can scroll the text faster.
Okay, little tweaks like that.
But I mean,
because you find yourself waiting for the text.
Yeah, especially with Kaepora Gaebora, because he talks forever. How's the
tutorial?
The screen, the original screen was this big too, so they could only fit like 5 words in a text box. Oh, so it'd be like, Like it had to like
Thinking
go
about
off
it
every
on
single...
a Game Boy screen, like
Yeah, and then like, man, the other thing that I hope they fix is like, or maybe they'll just go back to the original. Maybe they'll make it so it's not backlit at all. So like the Switch will just like, you'll have to shine a light on it. Or if you're playing in the back seat of your car, you'll have to like at nighttime, you'll have to wait for the street lights to like pass to like do stuff. I remember I had to do that a lot.
maybe they'll have like feet, like something you could turn on that'll do that. But keep in mind, with the Switch, of course, we could invert the colors or go grayscale anytime we want, because that works on every game, not just Breath of the Wild.
I'm curious to hear what the soundtrack sounds like, because the soundtrack for Link's Awakening is, gosh, it's got to be one of the best Zelda soundtracks.
But it's real chiptune-y, right? Do you think they redid the whole thing with a full orchestra?
I don't know. I kind of
did that for Wind Waker.
Yeah. So I don't know.
That's a lot of work.
It was a really good soundtrack. It would sound just as good with the full orchestra. I like the cutesiness. There's something cool about having the chip tune the way it is, though, with the Game Boy, because it was such a specific kind of chip tune at the Game Boy. I'm not going to get too much into detail. That's kind of boring for a lot of people. They might be thinking to themselves,
gee, it sure is boring around here.
So good.
But anyway, those are my thoughts. That song that you heard a little bit at the end is called The Ballad of the Windfish. And it is like, musically, it's like the centerpiece around, like if you thought Ocarina of Time was a musically centered game, this game, music is even more of an important role. Which, I like music, you like music. It's going to be a fun game to play. And you can look forward to us playing it on the channel. If you want to see us play some other Zelda games, we obviously have played a lot of Zelda. How many episodes of Breath of the Wild do we have up right now?
180 something?
Yikes. Yeah.
And that doesn't include the funny moments. So we're really close to 200 Breath of the Wild videos total.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Well, you guys, go check out some of their other Zelda stuff. Stick around the channel if you're new around here, and we're so excited to jump into this game along with you guys. And until next time, Basement Dwellers, we think that you are more obtusely annoyed at a princess than
a football, which is oblong in shape and has been kicked by the princess many times, but improperly and not properly inflated.
You know what it says after it gets kicked like that? Well, excuse me, princess.
In the basement.